Okay, tense music. This is King's Bounty 2. Thanks to the devs for sending me a copy of this game to check out. For those of you who weren't here earlier, I was talking that my kids and I played a lot of these earlier games, and my dad loved the King's Bounty as well. So this one's for you, Pops. Okay. All right, new game. What do we got here? Stained glass windows. Oh, I like this music. Let's just vibe for a sec. That's pretty cool. All right. You finally hit 25 in Monster Train. Never thought you'd get there? You're only the second person I know, FPS, that's ever done that. Congratulations. All right, character selection. All right, what's going on here? Avar. We got to pick between Avar, Catherine, and Elissa. So Avar's a warrior. A long time ago, Avar, descendant of an impoverished noble family, used to be a knight of the royal guard. However, at a crucial moment, he refused to support the coup that eventually led to King Claudius's ascension to the throne. This got him banished from the guard. Avar escaped to Ardasania, where he earned a fine reputation as a mercenary and became the captain of his own troop, the Hounds of War. Okay. Okay, you got different perks. Remember, you're gonna lead an army, so this is like the who you want commanding your army. Catherine's a mage. Catherine comes from a long line of noble Rigern counts, the rulers of the rugged mountain region of Nostria. She spent more than 20 years away from Nostria, roaming the dragon ruins and remains of ancient Antis, looking for arcane knowledge and magic. Unexpectedly, even for herself, Catherine stopped receiving the taxes she needed to fund her expeditions and mystical research. Apparently, Catherine's nephew, Maurice, had taken over her county. Outraged by this, I'm trying to get these tooltips off the screen. Hide tooltips. There we go. Apparently, Catherine's nephew, Maurice, had taken over her county. Outraged by this, she headed to the Universal Assembly in order to demand the return of her power from the king. Okay, and last, we're gonna do this again. Alyssa, she's a paladin. She's a peasant girl from Lorien who believes in her special mission to save all of Nostria. Her homeland in Lorien has been caught up in civil war more than 10 years during the clash between farmers and mercenaries. Alyssa suddenly acquired magical abilities that helped her push the enemy back away from her village and then away from all the southern Lorien. Chosen by the will of her people, Alyssa headed to the Universal Assembly. She wants the king to recognize her as legate on behalf of her people. In that way, she would gain access to military resources and other means of establishing order in Nostria. Okay, so we need a warrior, mage, or a paladin. I'm thinking mage. Should we try a mage? Let's try a mage. Let's do it. Down with Maurice. Yes. Okay, so she's Mistress of the Arcane, a powerful sorceress indifferent to warfare, uses the most powerful spells in battle. That's right, the commanders of the army can actually cast a spell every once in a while. Allows learning of air and fire, allows learning of ice and stone. Morale penalty for finesse. I don't know what that means. I don't have the context for that one. When dealing damage, allied unit has a 25% chance to remove a random buff from target enemy and apply the buff to themselves. Ooh. All right, let's do it. Let's see what this is about. This is pretty. I like this splash. Kingdom of Nostria. Albion Highlands. Fort Crucius. Age of Prosperity, year 320. Ready to work. Son.
Get up! Come on, hurry! The warden is calling! Are you really going to save Nostria, as they say?
Of course.
That's an interesting opener. What are you driving at?
You can discuss it with Warden Valber. Come out of that cell. I'll escort you.
Well, if the warden himself is asking, how can a simple countess refuse?
Let's go. You know the warden doesn't like to be kept waiting. The sooner you get to his office, the sooner you'll learn everything. I can tell you this much. It's good news for you.
Okay, so this kind of stuff was not in the older games. Moving around like this as your champion never happened. There was no 3D environment. Okay, interesting. This is different.
I served time under Vitellius and Claudius. Now I'm serving time under Adrian. But it looks like this will be the last time I serve.
Yeah, that's big.
Definitely the last.
Oh yeah? Psychonauts 1's on sale for $1 on Steam now? That's awesome.
The dwarves refused to supply us with fire.
Go get it. $1. All right.
Your belongings are in yonder chest. Take everything or you'll freeze to death. The prison's warmer than outside, slightly. Pestilence has struck Montpetrie. The quarantine is everywhere.
I will open the chest. I will take all the stuff. Do I have to equip that? No. Did it auto equip? Leather armor. Okay.
That guy's got a really raspy voice.
I kind of want him to like rest it and drink some lemon tea, honey. Attention, a dragon has been spotted over Albus Ridge. In case of a dragon situation, prisoners are advised in case of dragon, prisoners are advised to lie down on the cell floor and cover their heads to protect from the lizard's fiery breath. Duck and cover! Duck and cover!
Why are you releasing the prisoners?
Am I supposed to talk to anybody?
human. I'm busy.
That was rude. That is extremely rude. Quest log. Talk to Valbert. Valbert! Which one of you is Valbert? That was your lawyer.
Disturbing news, Sir Warden. Something is rotten in the state of Nostria. There's a pestilence upon the Mage Factory. Refugees from that quarter are arriving at
Shush!
Marcella, but aren't being allowed into the city.
I wish we could keep them.
They have
Then
books
the
laying
cells
around.
would all be
All
empty.
right, let's talk to you.
So much fuss and all for what? Who the hell do you think you are, making me wreak havoc in my prison?
I'm Catherine, Countess of Rigern. In case you've forgotten.
That's a big dog.
Well. I heard a little more than that. As Flavius the Wisecracker eloquently wrote, there's nothing new in this world. But I haven't received a letter like this in all 7 years of my tenure at Crucis. Prince Adrian orders that you be freed and sent to Marcella. Also, you
Good.
won't be leaving here on foot. I was ordered to return your gold and belongings, provide you with a horse, and, let me read it aloud, allocate some of my own garrison as your personal guard. Madness!
As that same Flavius the Wisecracker of yours wrote, there is always a kernel of sense in madness.
Whether the prince is sane or not is of no consequence. I cannot disobey my liege. Bastian should have returned your money and belongings by now. If he didn't steal them himself. Quartermaster Aston will supply you with weapons.
I like this.
As for gold, you have plenty already. Go to Decim to collect your guards. He has a platoon of troublemakers he's wanted rid of for a long time now. He'll be glad to hand them over. I also advise you to purchase some dogs for the road.
Okay.
And what else did His Highness request? Ah, yes, a horse. Levitt the stable boy has a soft spot for nags too old and worn down to work. I'm sure he can pick one out for you.
It looks like the local climate has changed your temperament for the worse.
Okay, so interesting. So the old King's Bounty game had stuff like this where like you would suddenly start the game and you would have a few soldiers and you might have some war dogs or something like that, some gold and a mount, right? And then you would go through the map and you try to recruit other people, and it was all done like on this board game looking map. It looks like we're gonna be doing similar things, but instead of that all being done on a map, you're actually gonna go into places. I don't know, it's interesting, we'll see. All right, so there are 3 types of merchants in this game. Recruiters sell units for your army. Armorers sell armor and magic, armor and weapons. And merchants sell magic items, scrolls, and mage gear. Okay. Oh my god, that dog scared me as I approached him. I thought he was gonna attack. All right, so we're gonna get some dogs. We're gonna get our horse, some dogs. Then we gotta go someplace and find the... Halt?
What are you doing?
Don't tell me to halt. I own this place now. Hello?
Lumberjacks brought us our firewood. Halt! What are you doing here? You're not permitted to be wandering about like a stray cat.
I'm no longer a prisoner, Decim. You're to give me a suitable number of soldiers as escort to Marcella.
So, Centurion, it's true. The warden received a missive from the prince ordering the provision of a guard troop for the prisoner. Former prisoner.
Huh? Never heard of a prisoner being released. Now, well, I believe I have some laggards and troublemakers I can spare.
Can I go too? Oh, how I miss the sunny warmth of the capital.
Can I go
No,
too?
Bastian, you're not rotten enough to let go. I can still make a decent guard out of you.
I heard your worthless conscripts are accompanied by mangy fighting dogs.
The only thing you'll be getting for free is a family of bedbugs. I spent a year training those hounds. Now, if we're talking about an exchange of gold for flesh, that's another bowl of kibble entirely.
This
You'll
guy's
get the
just a
best
big
dogs
jerk.
in Nostria.
Sounds too good to be true. Are they really worth the price?
These recruits might not be the brightest candles at the feast, but my fighting dogs are as fierce as the warden himself. You won't regret a single gold piece spent on these animals.
Okay, so I got 3 spearmen. That's my army. 3 spear dudes. They're so impressive. All right, so they have high morale, which is good. Melee fighter, aggressive defense. Deals crit damage to an enemy unit, precise strike. Okay. All right, let me see if I can buy dogs. I can buy more spearmen. Hide the tooltips. Okay. So how do I buy them? Oh. How much do they cost? Am I not seeing this? Buy. All right, here we go. There we go. It's in here. 300 a piece, so 900. All right, I'm gonna buy them. They said they were the best. Okay. Y to view all my units. Okay, so we got 3 of them and 3 of these. I couldn't buy any more spear dudes,
What
right?
are you doing here? Get away!
Oh, don't make me hurt you.
What do you need, human? A shovel, perhaps? Have you been sent to the stables, too?
Careful with your words, short one. I'm a countess. Don't you dare compare my royal self to a stable hand. Now give me a weapon and be quick about it.
Oh, sacred forefathers. Why would I ever do that?
Because I'm free again. Any more questions?
By Mactus's horns. This is the first time I've ever seen a human leave Crucis on their own 2 feet. If you got gold, treat yourself to something new. Go ahead.
I like how we threatened him to give me something, and now I'm actually gonna pay him for it. All right, letter of passage. Okay. I guess we'll get the crossbow. It gives us +1 warfare. Let's buy
Aston
that.
didn't shortchange you on equipment. I warrant you'll survive the Albion Highlands. Go, human. May your body be as hard as flint, and your soul as clear as crystal.
Well, a dwarven poet.
Okay. What else? Now we gotta get the horse. Fetch the horse. What's gonna be key to see, all right, is doing all this worth it. Because if the core game is the same, like, why add all of this? It's yet we're gonna have to see if this like
No bowing
adds something to the game, or was it unnecessary? All right, so who do I talk to? This guy?
It's all right, brother. Ah, it's you.
Hi.
You're the one who poisoned that scoundrel Claudius.
Yes.
It's a real pleasure to meet you.
I wish it were me, but...
Don't be modest. You did a great thing here, and history will not forget you.
I think I've seen you somewhere, stable boy. Were you responsible for delivering horses to Rigurd? Oh, by the way, what I really need right now is a horse.
All you're asking is a horse? Just a horse? Have no worry. You'll get our best. Saddle up quickly. You've probably forgotten how to ride after half a year in a cell.
You can go now. Actually, wait.
What now?
I wanted to warn you about sentry golems. Be wary of them once you're past New Tyrene.
Tell me more about the golems.
I wanted to be wary of them. Be wary of them.
To clear a landslide. What they lack in brain, they make up in brawn. Since they don't know you've been released, they're liable to crush you. As you pass the southern ruins, find the Archer's squad commander, Ansel. The royal messenger said the squad will join you and augment your escort. I'm hoping that by the time you get there, they'll catch the marauder who's been raiding abandoned houses. Wonder why old Baron Garius didn't turn him into a chicken.
Who's this Baron Garius? Another escort?
That's up to his magicness. I have no authority over him.
Magicness?
Perhaps he'll decide to leave these cold, inhospitable lands for the warmth of the Mage's Tower.
Come on, mount up. I picked out the very bestest horse for you. He's
The dialogue
calm
is making me
and
laugh.
obedient. Stands as if he's rooted to the ground.
Do I want to get to pick my horse?
Why should Claudius's death bring you such joy, lad?
Me? I simply despise tyrants. I hate living under a brutal regime. As
Same.
for me,
Same.
I've always preferred other methods of control. But what am I prattling about?
What?
I am not but a simple stable boy.
That is a
I mean,
bold-faced lie.
I never tyrannized horses by teaching to trot or canter. I used other methods of control. On horses. Yes, that's right.
What? What was that conversation? What did he, like, kind of sort of admit there, but then take back? But not really? What was that? Back away from the weirdo. I used other methods of control. I meant on horses. That was weird. Precious dice and gold. What do precious dice do? Oh, a valuable item for sale. Okay. So do I get to pick my horse? Did I get a horse? I guess I got a horse. Say no more, say no more, nudge, nudge. This is weird. It's hold down shift to walk. Alright, can I just leave?
Damn
Yeah, there was a horse there, I know. Summon horse. Oh, there we go. Cannot summon horse. Here we go. There it is. I guess I don't get to pick my horse. Let me out. Oh, it's out here. Never mind, I found it. Okay, this is so weird. Okay, so literally the old King's Bounty game, it used to just be a map. Picture like a board game kind of map, and it was very colorful, and you could explore it with on your little horse or whatever, and you would get into fights or collect resources or army people on the map. Now you're actually doing it in 3D form. And that's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to see if this choice, what I think of this by the end of today's stream. Like, is this necessary? Did they need to make it like a whole 3D environment?
Not surprising that people want to leave the Highlands. The climate here is worse than in Rigor.
All right. Book of Magic. What do I got? To research a spell, you must have a scroll with a relevant spell. Research the appropriate talent at the mage school. Have developed arcane knowledge to the required level. Okay, so it's all of these things we need. Research spells are upgradable to rank 3. As with research, upgrading requires the appropriate talent. Wow, this is a lot of information. Burning Ray. Stone Skin. Applies armor increase buff to an allied unit. Unit armor plus 25. This does 12 to 18 damage at the beginning of its turn. Oh, 61 to 92 and does burning for 2 rounds. Okay, got it. New Tyrene. Alright, so battle prep. Let's see how the battles compare to the old game. When prepping for battle, the screen will display enemy units, their hero, if any, and your army. Select a unit and press Y to view its details. Accept the battle space or refuse the fight, escape. Refuse the fight, that's retreating. Okay. So we got 3 spear dudes and 3 war dogs versus their 3 wolves. Okay. Fight. Place your units in the appropriate positions before the battle. Select a unit, indicate the hex where you wish to place it, and confirm it. Blah, blah, blah. Cursor movement, camera pan, QE, camera angle. Okay. And start the battle by holding space. Choose a hex with a spearman and confirm. All right, spearmen, don't we want them? Oh, you want them together? Oh no, they swapped places. Okay, your units are placed in advantageous positions. Okay, so they don't want me to do whatever I want here. They're saying this is the advantageous position. Fine. Units with higher initiative go first. If 2 units have the same initiative, the unit with a higher speed level and health goes first. If all those are identical, the enemy unit goes first. Oh, great, thanks. Turn order is displayed on flags above the units. Watch the enemy take their turn and wait for you. Okay. Unit speed determines the maximum number of hexes you can cross. Okay. Dogs of War. A melee attack is available to all units. Select an enemy unit to attack and confirm. Any surviving unit members were counter. Okay, that's how that works. I forgot about that. So when you attack an enemy unit, they're gonna get a counter attack most likely, unless there's some sort of special circumstance. So you want to make sure that your unit does heavy damage to their big units before they have a turn to attack, their chance to attack, because you'll get like the first chance to kill as many of them as you can before they get to go. Okay. So it should show us here at the top. Yeah, we're going to do 51 to 73 points of damage to their unit. But they're going to counterattack for 21 to 30. And you can see like the health bar underneath the wolves. It's showing you how much red I'm going to do to those units. I believe the pink next to the red is like, if I crit, I will do that much damage, which is a 5%. And then the yellow is how much health they should have left. And you can see their counterattack's not going to do as much to us. All right, and they only have one unit there, so they have one health bar. Mine has 3 separate ones. Sorry. I'm actually teaching myself, reteaching myself while explaining it to you. All right, but here we go. They don't look like they're fighting. The dogs and the wolves are not allowed to fight anymore. All right, many units have special skills that can be drastically alter the outcome of a battle. To choose a skill, use 1, 2, 3. Most skills require action points, either movement or attack. Skills may be used a limited number of times in battle or may require several rounds to recharge. All right, press 1 to choose the precise strike skill for the spearman unit. Okay. Hover over a hex with wolves and confirm the use of the skill. Okay. So they should not be able to counterattack. Or no, they are. It's a ranged attack. Oh no, they're gonna move forward. Okay. You've covered the basic battle. Now you're on your own to defeat your enemy. First blood. Okay. So that's them attacking us. All right, so our counterattacks won that battle. We didn't lose anything, right? 3 and 3. Yeah. Okay, so victory over your enemies brings the following rewards. Hero gains experience trophies. Surviving units gain experience. So any units that live. Winning a battle allows you to pay to heal wounded unit members. Make sure all your members are fully healed before leaving the victory screen. If you're defeated, all units which participated in that battle are lost. The hero will be transported to one of the merchants. So when you lose in a battle, your champion, Catherine over there, she won't die. She'll go back to a town, but you lose your entire army that was in that fight. Yeah. Okay. So healing can't be researched. So I get 91 gold, healing 1, scroll, and mana. It said to heal them before I leave, didn't it? Or it looks like they're full on healing. So let's get out of there. Are there difficulty settings? I don't know. Not that I see. Not that I see. I don't know. I guess no. So can I do anything with that scroll? Can't be researched. Is it because I bet a paladin could learn that spell, but she can't. Oh wow, we have a talent tree. Yeah, one of her talents is air and fire spells, and one is earth and ice. She would need the one to do life and light. And there's death and darkness too. So I guess she could eventually get them. But we gotta focus, we gotta figure out what our focus is gonna be. Order, power, finesse, or anarchy. Anarchy! Sleigh bells? Look guys, we got sleigh bells. Obtaining quests. Some characters and items launch new quests. The symbol marks the location of these characters and items on your compass. Look. What am I looking at? What can I do for ya? Hey!
Come over here.
Creep.
Are you from Crucis?
Who are you?
Are you from Crucis? Quickly, come with us. Run.
I'm not running anywhere. Explain yourself.
I'm a lumberjack.
And I'm okay.
We're nothing but dwarven woodcutters. Honest. We cut down trees and send the lumber
Can
onto
we skip and
Crucis.
jump?
The humans have all left the valley. Only us and a few locals remain. Stein is our chief. So then this Lupin, a man from Riggin, arrives at our village. He was stirring up trouble, trying to recruit the remaining human hunters to join him in his wicked deeds. Then Lupin's men seized the village. They captured Stein and are trying to start a fight with the dwarves. Things could easily turn bloody. We took them in purely out of kindness, and this is how they repay us. Disgusting. Help us. Quick, run.
He's like, quick, but then he's telling me his life story. What happens if I don't go? What if I stay here for a second? Hold on. I wonder if he goes and dies.
Oh, I read about this statue. I need to find its hands.
What? Okay, we gotta find the hands of the statue.
The missing parts must be nearby.
Hi, Deadly Flow. What's going on? Here's the
I
left
need to
arm.
put it back in place.
I wonder if that other guy that took off is gonna die without me. Gold buckle, decorated candle, gold. Deadly Flow, I don't know if you've tried, but I'm having problem trying to rebind the map key. From M? I haven't tried. Selected key can't be assigned. It doesn't look like you can reassign it. Yeah. Yeah, it just says that. I don't know why. Cast iron pan. So I wonder, I would have missed all this stuff if I just left with that guy. There's a lot to do over here too. All right, let me go follow the dwarf, and then we'll come back here. Why would you want the map not to be M? Sometimes I put it on my mouse, just so I don't have to like move my hands when I play a game. Depends on the game. Okay, what is this? There are many altars and places of power in the world of Antara. Each altar increases one of the hero's stats. An altar may be used only once. Move closer to the altar, press E to absorb the power. Altars can be found in both remote corners of the land and busy town centers. Yes. One magic power, is that what I got? So where are our stats? Okay, so magic power increases damage dealt by spells. Increases allied unit damage is for warfare. And arcane knowledge grants ability to research and upgrade spells. Increases the amount of mana available in combat. Okay. Fazrin, still too early to sell. I'm a big fan of King's Bounty games, like the previous ones. I literally have only had one fight so far, so we're still pretty early on. What was that, Spearman? Drewby? These guys are in my army. So this is my commander. She commands the army, right? She's a mage. She doesn't actually engage in the fights, except to like cast a spell every once in a while or use a special ability. But these are my fighters. I have 3 spearmen and 3 dogs of war in my army right now. Yeah. Yeah, I think we've known that, Edot, for a little bit. Yeah, they announced it a little while ago. Very excited. All right, hey Mark. Oh, hi Mark. Okay, so he allows me to buy these wolves too. These are also wolves. We can hire 3 of them. But wait, these have... What is this currency? Crowns? So there's gold and crowns? Okay. So this would make it me pretty much broke with crowns. All right, we're gonna buy them anyway. Oh, these are different. Dogs of war and wolves. Okay, so I have wolves and dogs of war. Oh no! They're not gonna fight. They're just gonna do the nasty. Quest updated. All right, so there's a big thing going on over there. I see a shiny over here though. That's a lot of words. Hi. All right, so what's happening here?
You don't make the rules around here, Lupin.
Talk to the Instigators.
Comes around the forest, right through these trees.
Hey, Lupin, look! One of the Crucian prisoners, another victim of Claudius and Valbert.
You're just in time. We need another strong arm right about now.
What makes you think I'll help you?
You're human. This concerns you too. These jumped up dwarf and lumberjacks have it too good. They're living like little lords on handouts from the fort, from that damned Valbert. We local hunters, on the other hand, are being oppressed. Only I, Lupin, can grant any hope of justice.
Don't you remember how they treat prisoners? I worked for Valbert myself until I escaped. You'd turn blue if you'd seen what I'd seen. Most of them are rotting alive in there. Not because they're bandits or murderers, mind. Just because they dared say something about the drunkard king. It's not humane.
Ah, so you're on the side of justice. What's your plan?
We've decided to seize Cruces.
We're going to starve the fort by cutting off their access to food and fuel. When we triumph, we'll free all the prisoners.
But the dwarfs are against us, so we need to force their hand. Then it will be Valbert's turn to answer for his misdeeds. If you're not going to help us, your other option is to spill our blood. Human blood.
Oh, come on! Oh, I have no idea. Following ideals. Many quests can be completed in 2 different ways. When this is the case, each solution relates to a specific ideal: power, anarchy, order, or finesse, which determines a moral choice. Order is the opposite of anarchy. Power is the opposite of finesse. Completing a quest in a certain manner increases the hero's corresponding ideal. As time passes, the hero will become committed to one of these belief systems, and at some point, they will refuse actions that go against their mature ideals. Attack the humans, attack the dwarves. Oh my god. Which is which? So where's my ideals? Does it list my ideals somewhere? Derby, thanks for following. I'm not sure if I said thanks to Deadly Flow as well, but thank you. All right, so finesse is like this wizardy stuff. Okay, here's where we see it. So we're a 3 finesse, 0 power, 0 order, and 0 anarchy right now. So we want to do finesse whenever we can because we're a mage, I would assume. And we've got scroll. We're doing order versus anarchy right now. Which one do we want to do? Anarchy or order, gang? What do you think? Victory rewards increased by 5%. Some of these are pretty good. Nanarchy? Anarchy, after all, you're a mage. So Anarchy would be attacking the dwarves. And siding with these guys. These guys seems kind of jerky, didn't they? You would like to see the world burn? Let me see if this guy will talk. What does this guy do? Hello, Stein.
In a birch grove one rejoices, in pines prayers sung in many voices, but among the spruces, only nooses?
What are you, a poet?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Stein. Back in my youth, I was a scribe at Marcella, but the city is too noisy for me, too fast. As you can see, I'm looking for peace and quiet now.
Quiet seems to have fled, followed closely by peace. What's happening here?
It's that troublemaker Lupin. He's a criminal on the lam from Rigern. He's fallen in with Rauld, another lowlife and deserter from Cruces. He tried to seize control of the valley. And as you can see, the dwarves didn't take kindly to that idea. I tried to settle things peacefully, but nobody listened to me. I hate to say it, but the snow will be soaked with blood today.
These troublemakers of yours promised to break the prisoners out of Cruces. Surely that's not a bad thing.
Of course they do, but think. If Lupin's fellows are able to attack the supply shipments to Cruces, the city will starve.
True.
Once the dwarves are gone, the firewood goes with them. And who do you think the warden Valbert is going to deprive of food and heat first? His guards or the prisoners? I'll let you figure that one out for yourself.
True. True. I'm gonna attack the humans. Because they're putting story in this game. So I'm gonna play into the story.
Here, Lupin. What
All
goes
right.
around the forest comes around the forest. Right through.
That Valbert will be swinging from a gibbet soon. I just know
Wanna
it.
hear fun? Oh,
Yeah?
sorry, I stopped talking. So,
What's up? Huh? I showed the picture that you painted.
It's not
I
good.
didn't talk. They didn't. We didn't talk about it. It is good. Go get that again.
No.
Yeah, show them.
So this. I buy this snack for Fizzgig.
Show them.
It's literally tuna puree, okay?
Stretch goal.
And this box right here is $5, okay? And I picked up one, and the cashier, as I'm cashing out, says, "Did you want to pick up more of these? They're only 70 cents." I'm like,
Ooh.
"What?" And she's like, "Yeah, I think they're clearancing them." And I'm like, "Okay." So I ran,
Oh no.
and I came back.
That is way less.
With everything they had. I bought every single one of them.
How long do they last?
2020? 2022. September.
You said 2020. I'm like, that's
I know.
past already.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, they last until
September.
for a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, look at this!
How much do you need? It's for Fizzgig.
Look at
You need all the tuna.
This was so good! That was so
That's
good!
a deal right there.
That was such a deal!
Major
So.
deal. All right, awesome.
So I bought, because he doesn't eat the salmon or the shrimp or the other one. This is the only one that he
That's pretty cool.
will eat.
Yeah. 86% off. Edot did the math. 86% off. That's a lot off.
Thank you.
That's-
Also, I got this.
That's a steal. Okay, cool.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
It goes
Yep.
around it.
That might be gross though. But
Well, we'll see.
there we go. All right. This is way different so far. Like you were never able to walk around like this in King's Bounty.
Yeah, I was gonna say it actually looks really nice.
Yeah.
Not to say that the other games didn't look nice.
No, I know.
Well,
Yeah, but I'm trying to wrap my brain around was this
cool.
was this necessary and does it make it better?
It makes it better.
Okay, we'll see.
100%.
All right, we'll see. All right. I'm gonna attack Lupin. You don't often get something you want already for 86% off. That's very true. That's true. All right, so what do we've got? We've got brigands, deserters, and deserters. All right, so the brigands do 30 to 42. Yeah, so they're slightly better. Oh, you can see what kind of peoples you've got too. I wonder if I attacked the dwarf. These guys and the dogs are from that town. I wonder if their morale would have been different. Because look, their morale right now is like neutral. These guys are happy. Interesting. Yeah, my army is not the best morale, but I wonder if it would have been worse if we did it the other way. Unit deployment. Do. All right. Put these over here. And these here. Wait delays the unit's turn until the end of the round. It cannot be used if the unit has already spent at least 1 AP. To activate wait, press T. Okay, so you can... Sometimes you want the enemy to come to you. Defense ends the unit's turn for this round, but increases the armor and resistance. Use defense if there are no other advantageous actions available to the unit. To activate defense, press space. Wait and defense are available to all units. Okay. The Book of Magic contains spells. Blah, blah, blah. With the book open, you can research new spells while not in combat. You'll need to have some mana and the appropriate scroll, which can be used, which will be used up in the process. Casting a spell consumes mana. The use of scrolls in combat does not deplete mana. All right. So I would use 2 of my 4 crystals here. I don't know how to get those back exactly. So I don't think I'm going to spend it right now. I think I'm going to save it. I'm going to delay. Because if I run up there, then on their turn... they're going to be able to just all attack them. All right, here we go. I'm waiting. Oh, good. See, they can't attack. That was smart. They all went that way, though. Interesting. Okay, so Spearman deals critical damage to the enemy. Let's go here. Yeah. Rockdean, this game looks like Heroes of Might and Magic, but without the 3D, without the horse. Right. Yes. The King's Bounty games, if you ever played the earlier ones, not this one, they were very much like Heroes of Might and Magic. I actually prefer King's Bounty to Heroes of Might and Magic. This game does... It's a little different now. They have a whole 3D environment that you walk through instead of it being like an overhead map. All right, so now it's these guys. Can they... Units with the soldier trait have a control zone around them. If an enemy unit tries to exit the control zone, they'll be struck with an uncontested attack. The exiting unit cannot counterattack. A unit can perform a control zone attack once per round. What? Wait. Units with the soldier trait have a control zone around them? If an enemy tries to exit the control... Oh, it's kind of like an attack of opportunity, right? Oh, okay. If I go up here, I'll get the attack of opportunity. I got it. Unit skills and hero spells can apply effects to units. Each effect either a buff or a debuff. Most effects expire, blah, blah, blah. I can't see because it's a tree. Oh, I could do that. Oh, cool. You can actually turn it any way you need to. All right, so this guy's down to one guy. This one's down to one guy. What is the Warhound's attack here? Bloody Bite, deals 66 damage and inflicts bleeding debuff. Okay, let's do that on these guys. Oh, I can't. All right, we don't need the bleeding then. I can't tell if it's turned on or off. There we go. Oh! Round 2. It's hard. I'm having trouble telling whose turn it is. I guess it's these guys here. Oh, that guy survived. I will survive. Now they're counterattacking. None of them died. Oh, they killed one of my dogs? They killed one of my puppies. You bastards. That's not cool. All right, so they gained some experience, but I lost one of my pups. How do I heal them? The Dogs of War, 90 gold. Hey, we could resurrect them. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, cool.
The forest weeps not when grass is tread. Mankind alone grieves for the dead. The forest teems, here a hare, there an owl, and branches blow, the pines will return after all.
I had a couple of so-called poets like these back at court. Whatever happens, it always boils down to snow, skies, and white sails.
It's such a shame everything had to end up in a fight. The people of these lands have suffered enough already. I weep for the hunters.
Save it for someone who cares, old man. As we dwarves say, you can't shore up a tunnel without cutting down a few trees. Now that those troublemakers have been taken care of, our lives will surely get better.
Of course.
Maybe we'll find an ore vein and then start our own mine. Glorious. Thank you, noble human. I have nothing to repay your kindness, but my uncle lives nearby. He'll reward you handsomely. Please pay him a visit.
You gotta go show up. Yeah, we helped your nephew. Which nephew? Lester. Oh, okay. And what did he say? He said to come here and you'd give us stuff. Awkward. Hey, it's Mughaldar. What's going on? Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you. Your hero's army has a maximum of 5 active units. However, you can keep an unlimited number of units in reserve. Reserve units cannot participate in battles, but you can freely swap units between the army and your reserve, as well as add units to the army from the reserve. Open the army screen to manage your army and reserve. Okay. What I think these crowns... Okay, the morale. Wait, no. I think this crown isn't a currency. I think this is the number of units I'm allowed to command. Meaning, like... There's 3 of the... Let's see. So each unit can go up to 450. Right? So I have 3 of these, which totals 420, which works. I have 3 of these, which totals 150. I can actually have a lot more dogs. And spear dudes, I think that's the max I could have too. Yeah. All right, let's go back to where we were and finish that map over there. There was some good stuff over there. All right, this guy's got, what does he got now? Militiamen. They're dwarves. I can't get any more wolves. Should I buy dwarves? I can buy 1? All right, I'll buy one. You okay? Cool.
This get approved?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
Okay. Those are not the spicy ones.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I got one dwarf. How do I get on my horse? X. Oh, there's wolves here. Get out of the way. Can I do anything with that? Can I, like, recruit? I'm gonna recruit wolf. Recruit you. I recruit. I recruit you. You're on my team now. Join my team. I guess not. Are there mythic animals as dragons, titans, and phoenix, Rocky? Not that I've seen yet, but I'm assuming yes. It's a King's Bounty game. I'm assuming yes. Not that I've seen yet, though. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Sorry. XP 50? Oh, collect the reward. I never collect. How do I collect the reward? Now go to the Dwarven warehouse to collect your reward. What? There's a warehouse. I wonder if that's on the map. That's the witch stone. Collect the reward. I'm going for the reward. I like rewards. They're saying it was... Is it this way? You also like shinies, Mingletart? Is that a prank call?
Oh yeah, it was some medical place calling about your prescription. That isn't Rite Aid, the only place that we go for your prescriptions.
No, that was real actually. That's for my AviQ EpiPen. Did they try to schedule delivery?
No.
No?
No.
What were they trying to do?
No, it was not for the medication that you thought it was. It was for some other medication.
I need my new AviQ though.
Yeah, it's not.
They said they were gonna call or schedule it. No?
It was not AviQ. No.
All right.
No. No, the moment I picked
I still
up,
need to get that though before my next allergy appointment.
I know. The moment I picked up,
Who's
it
this,
started
then?
ringing someone else.
Ah, it's my nephew Lester's human friend. You helped deal with those angry hunters. Thank you, human.
Thank you. Is that all I get?
Lester asked if I could pay you back somehow. Here, take this. It's not a lot, but it's honest money.
300 gold? All right, that's not bad. She's greedy. Yeah, our character's got a little bit of an attitude. She's a little snotty. But it's okay. She's on our team. She is the Countess. You're right. Hey, babe. All I feel is oppressive heat. Please.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I meant to close that.
Okay. Now we got to reach the Witch Stone, which I think is this way. Travel steel? Use travel steels or stells to fast travel around the world. Approach the stell and press E. Okay. You can't interact with stuff when you're on your horse. All right, so there. That one's unlocked, or it should be. Oh god. Oh god. It's the cavity creeps. They told me about these guys. I forgot what they
The
said.
mage left his dummies without supervision. I should find him.
Many quests can be completed in 2 different ways. With this is the case, each solution, yeah.